Welcome, everybody. John Zager, johnzager.com. How's everybody doing? Good? Good. So, here I am again, trying to follow the rules and regulations of YouTube, which is TikTok, and do a recording video on my phone and then upload it to YouTube and then download it from there. So I'm not sure. I don't want to really hold this thing every time I do this. It falls. But we'll give it a try again. I don't know if it'll work or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Give me just a second. There, that looks good. Isn't it? Is that okay for you guys? I hope. All right, so we'll try it. If it falls off, then I'll end up holding it, right? We tried it this way last time, a couple days ago, and it fell off twice, and I had to end up holding it. So I will try not to bounce around. So I've got some drinks here. It's like mid morning. Is it mid morning? Yeah, it's about mid morning, and I've already done a really long blog. Please go read it. John Zager, social media oh gosh darn, social media most anywhere should be fine. This thing just doesn't work this way. All right, so I'll hold it so you guys don't have to be inconvenienced. Sorry about that. So I did a really good blog, and the blog was about the corruption in the system. And please go read it. It's well worth your reading. Trust me, it is. And I did a podcast on Spreaker, which goes everywhere. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can find me. John Zager, Thoughts and Travels. And you can listen to it anywhere. And it's very, very good as well. The stuff I'm talking about today is kind of controversial. In other words, some people are just not going to like it, and other people will think, why didn't I have the courage to say the same thing? So this is a continuation of those two from this morning on my YouTube channel, which is John Zager Thoughts and Travels. Again, you can find this anywhere you get podcasts. If you don't find it on YouTube, I mean, it's all over. So anyway, so here's what I'm doing. It's a continuation of the corruption in the system. Real briefly, what I talk about is how corrupt the police department is, the sheriff's department, the highway patrol, in the fact that before they even get a call to go out to, they already have a preconceived outcome. The person that they're going out to investigate or check or contact is already guilty in their eyes. There is no innocent until proven guilty. And they function from their personalities, which are personality disordered people. They should not be working in the field, and they all should have their asses fired. And the police, the sheriff, and the highway patrol should be, what do they call that, defunded? There's no reason to have them. They're not there for your safety and protection. They have no interest in being there for that. Now, I've been in psychology, neuroscience for over 50 years, and I've investigated this and interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people about this very thing. And everyone's conclusion is, they're not there for our good, to be of service and protection for us. Clearly, they're not. They're prejudice SOBs. And that's the way that is. Anyway, go listen to that if you want. I think it's very important that somebody get the courage to say the things I'm saying, and I'm happy to be that person to do that. Number two, the legal system. That includes all of your whatnot attorneys that are egocentric, believing they're infallible and they rule, and the facts don't matter because they too are based in look at that stain up ahead of me. That was rain that came in. See that right there? How can I do that? See that right up there? That's rain that came in through the sunroof up here the other night when it poured, and it left a stain. I'll have to have that all detailed out. But at any rate, with attorneys and whatnot, they act and according to their personal feelings and emotions, based on the thing that was presented. If it's a case around females or males or kids or drugs or alcohol or anything, they just automatically assume guilt based on their feelings about that sort of thing. Fact. The facts of the matter have no whatnot with police, with sheriff, highway patrol, attorneys, district attorneys. District attorneys are terrible. All they are is kids that are past the bar exam, and they get paid a salary to go and answer on your behalf in court to the judge, who can put you in prison for life or fine you huge amounts of money. These people don't care what the facts are. The first thing when you go to a district attorney's office is they don't want to know anything. They don't want to know anything. They want information about you, where you live, how old you are. Let me see your bank account. Let me see this, that, and the other thing. Oh, did you do something? Oh, what was that? Well, I'll just plead not guilty, right? They don't care if your ass is in jail. They don't care if your ass is in prison. They don't care if the rest of your life is gone and you no longer have freedoms of any kind. Fact. It's terrible. A couple weeks ago we started talking about just stores and the attitude of people with their personalities and programs they were brought up with, right? And it's clear that we are mistreated when you go to the gas station, when you go inside the small convenience stores. What do they call those things? 7-Elevens, Walmarts, grocery stores, just places that you would go to be spending your money to get normal stuff to survive on and live on. They don't want you there. They don't want to put up with you. They don't need you to be inconvenient for their day where they just want to collect money. How can I say that better? Millennials are there for the money. They're not there to be of service to you. A lot of the other people that work out in the industries of various things are there for the money. They're not there to be of service for you. So this is iced tea. Where is it from? Anyway, it's iced tea. It's pretty good. I just got it. But there's a lot of corruption that goes on. Your life is so close to being taken away with your rights, your inalienable rights, your freedoms. Here's how it works. And I'm just giving you a heads up on the system. You might think you're all mean and in charge and nobody's going to tell you what to do. Well, bullshit. Everybody can tell you what to do. Everybody. And when it comes to all those police, cop kind of people, they can tell you what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. They can make you sit, they can make you lay, they can make you stand in the corner, they can send you to jail for an indefinite period of time. They don't even have to send you to court. They can make you sit in some jail cell for months and months before they even decide to do that. They don't even give you the choice. You know, the one phone call rule doesn't work that way. You don't get to make a phone call. That's not part of the system. You understand? Those bastards are so, their egos are so out of control. They dictate what's going to happen. I was aware of a person that was telling me a story about a cop in a jail. And all they are is just guys you could probably blow over in the wind, you know. I mean, they're not rough and tough. They're far from being in control of anything physically. But this one cop who was overseeing a pod of, I don't know how many people are in a pod, you know, a bunch of criminals, according to them, was upset that he was being disrespected. The way it was told to me was he felt he was being disrespected because people were walking around, you know, the little cell area. And that was disruptive to him, and he stopped the whole world for a while and started yelling and screaming about his rights and how he needs to be treated with respect and dignity and all that. These guys would not, they do not, they will not treat you with respect and dignity. Fact. That's a fact. They don't do that. But you have to treat them with the utmost respect and dignity, not that's understood amongst all of us, but according to their hoil. It's a disgrace, this system. We don't need cops. We don't need sheriff's departments. We don't need, what are they, highway patrol people. Defund every one of them bastards. Trust me, we can rule ourselves better with more respect and dignity, and we won't have such grievous offenses if we're in charge of ourselves. It just makes me irate. And then when you go to the judges, and what's the other word for a judge? Magistrate? You know, I don't know what those people are, but I guess they act in capacity as of a judge. They can send you to prison. You can do damn near anything you want. That's misdemeanor type stuff, and they'll still send you to prison if they don't like you, if their feelings are hurt, if their emotions are hurt, if their egos are hurt. Has nothing to do with the facts. They don't want to hear about the facts. They want to hear yes or no. I saw one magistrate lady that was so irate because, what was her deal? Oh, I know what it was. The person in jail who was in front of her wanted to express a little history about him and how he got tied up or encountered in this whatever event. And she went ballistic, stood up, started screaming, "This is a yes or no court. You only answer me with yes or no's. I don't care about you. I don't care about your father. I don't care about your family. I don't care what they taught you. I don't care if it was 6 guys trying to beat you up. Here's the facts. I'm going to tell you she went on and on and on and on. You know, she had the facts and you did not. You do not know. How dare you say you were attacked by 6 people? You don't know that, even though in the court record it states that. Well, that's how temperamental these people are. It's called a personality disorder, and they all ought to be fired and be forced to go, I don't know, work in a soup kitchen or something. Follow me? Let me get some more tea. So here's how close it is. I almost started talking about that a minute ago. If anyone, where am I at? I'm in a mall parking lot, right? With all kinds of stores and whatnot. I don't know, in the mall. If any one person, turn that down. If any one person anywhere on the planet Earth does not like you, does not like the way you look, the way you act, the way you talk, the way you speak, I don't know, if you upset a person's apple cart in any way, shape, or form, here's how easy it is to get life in prison. This is a fact. This is a fact. Anybody can call the police, right? Sheriff's Department, whoever, and say, there's a guy, I don't know, let's use me in the parking lot here. There's a guy sitting in the parking lot screaming as loud as he can. That's me, because I'm trying to blah, 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 blah. You know, he's out there screaming in the parking lot and waving his hand, but I think it's really a gun. I think his hand is really a gun. Was there anybody around that he's pointing it at? No, but I'm in a store across the street. I think he's pointing it at me. Honest to God, people, that's how close you are to a felony going to prison for the rest of your life based on somebody anywhere on the planet who is upset emotionally about you. They can contrive anything they want to say. Follow me on that? Okay. Here's the next part of that. Here's the next part of it. The next part of it is they can make up or contrive anything they want about you and what you're doing. The police or sheriff's department will get as many people together in cars and come and like 8, 9, 10 different cars and pull their guns and hold them at you, and you're talking on the phone doing a YouTube video, and they're giving you demands to get out of your car, put your hands up, drop the gun. I've already dropped the phone. Do I have to drop the gun? I just wanted to drop the phone. No, but it's that simple. It's that simple. You go to court, everybody's prejudiced. All the attorneys are, all the judges are, all the police are, and the police report you get is going to be fictitious. The district attorney is going to give a fictitious report. The public defender, who's supposed to be your advocate, is going to give a fictitious report. You're dead. You're done. You're in prison until you die. 55 years of treating people. Trust me, I've listened to stories on top of stories on top of stories, and I've had it. Enough is enough. You don't have rights. You're not in control. Your life is that close to being gone. There is nothing you can do about it. There is nobody who's going to come and save your ass. There is nobody who's going to come and speak on your behalf. There is nobody that can help you. They are in control, and you just lost your freedom, your rights, and you're now in prison for the rest of your life over some guy in a department store somewhere that's hiding behind a curtain probably, is saying you're waving your arms, but oh no, that's a gun. I'm sure it's a gun. I'm sure. Well, who's he pointing it at? Well, I don't know. I don't see anybody out there. He must be pointing it at me. And then all the police swarm you. It's not funny, folks. It's not funny. It's not funny. The system is corrupt. Sometimes it gets to the point where it's better if, what's his name over there in Russia? I don't know, whatever that guy is who wants to send nuclear bombs over to everybody's grade school and cafeterias and home neighborhoods and apartment buildings and grocery stores. I mean, he wants to drop atomic bombs on, well, he's already bombing all those places where there's kids and women and children, and sometimes you think, my God, it might be better if they just nuke us. I mean, I forgot his name. Don't know. But anyway, so I wanted to get on. I see I'm here for 22 minutes, so I'll stop. I didn't want to go over 20 minutes. My apologies on that. But I'm going to be back on with some more information. I'm going to talk more about the, I guess, medical field and the therapist field. And you think what I just talked about was bad. Wait until you hear what I have to say about that. And this is all personal experience, honest to God. I mean, I can tell you stories about therapists and doctors and all that kind of stuff that they kill people. They drag you through the mud with the trauma that they make you go through. There's a law going through right now. They're trying to get it through anyway. I don't know if they will. That would take their licenses away for creating more trauma in people's life rather than healing them. Anyway, God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.